If you are in a relationship or about to be in a relationship, a very important question you should ask yourself is, are we compatible? Do you both share the same values? Both of you must share similar ideologies about God, spirituality, money, family, life, etc. If as a Christian, you believe in tithing, honoring ministers of the gospel, serving in a local church, etc., and the person you are in or about to be in a relationship with does not believe in those same things, you should have a rethink about that relationship, because you will have issues in it. Love is not always enough to sustain or make a relationship work. Compatibility is key. Several relationships started based on love, but could not go any further, because those involved have very little or nothing in common. A man has three components: the spirit, the soul, and the body. Therefore, as a human being, you are a spirit. You have a soul and you live in a body. The spirit is a part of you that is in the likeness of God. It is the part that relates to the spiritual realm. The soul consists of your mind, will, and emotions. It relates to the emotional and mental world, while the body is the one we see in the physical world. For a relationship to work, you should at least be compatible in at least 2 out of 3 parts of a person. Most advisably, the spirit and the soul. That is because the body does not carry as much importance as the other two. Also, in most cases, when you connect with a person's spirit and soul, you will find them physically attractive. When it comes to spiritual compatibility, both of you should be on the same page. If you are a genuine and fervent Christian, you should not be in a relationship with a person who is not serious about their faith or is an unbeliever. This is because there is a difference in what drives your being. Therefore, there will be conflict in such a relationship. 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14 says, "Do not be unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship has righteousness with lawlessness? And what communion has light with darkness?" This indicates how important spiritual compatibility is. Your church doctrines or beliefs should be similar to that of the other person. You should be exposed to the same kind of doctrine. Your souls ought to be compatible. That means you should reason alike. You should be able to connect emotionally and mentally. You should be interested in similar things. Your perspective about life and other things should be in line. If peradventure you are in a relationship with someone with that you are compatible spiritually, but it seems your souls are not connecting, another thing to check is if the person is teachable, or if the person has a flexible mind that can change, adapt, or adjust to your way of reasoning or seeing things. Another area of compatibility is in terms of your dreams, ambitions, and goals. The person you are in a relationship with should have what it takes to help you achieve your dreams and goals. You both must be going in the same direction and not the opposite direction. The vision and the purpose of your life must be in alignment with that of the other person. Being compatible means you both can agree and your lives are heading in the same direction. Therefore, both your spirits and soul must be compatible to have a good relationship. Friendship is a sign that you are on the path to having a good and healthy relationship. I know and I believe that the foundation of a good relationship is friendship. Friendship is a relationship between people who like each other and enjoy each other's company. A person you are in a relationship with should be someone you love being around and can spend quality time with. If you are not friends with the person you are in a relationship with, there is a very high tendency that such a relationship will crash. There should be companionship. You should be able to talk and discuss with them freely. Per time, you should have enough to talk about. A question to ask yourself is that if sex and money are taken away from your relationship, what will you have left? Physical beauty will fade. Physical attraction is not enough to sustain a relationship. What will sustain a relationship is friendship, companionship, intimacy, and synergy you have built together with a person over time. Being friends with a person will make you truly know them. It will reveal their true identity and take away pretense. It takes time to build friendships. When you give time to your relationship, deception is revealed. No one can pretend for too long. They will surely show their true self. When you are friends with a person, you will feel at ease and comfortable around them. You will then notice you do not have to hide who you truly are. Your relationship should bring improvement to your life. It should make you a better person. It should increase you in every aspect and not reduce you. If you are in a relationship and it is not making you better or helping you in any way, my dear, it is not worth it. Another sign that you are on the path to a healthy relationship is mutualism. Mutualism is the sharing of a feeling, action, or relationship between two or more parties. The definition of mutual is something that goes both ways, such as when two people feel the same way about each other, or when two people like the same person. The effort both parties are putting to make the relationship work should be mutual. The effort should not be one-sided. Both of you should have the desire to make your relationship successful. The love and the affection ought to be mutual. If that is absent, then there is no relationship at all. Commitment should also be mutual. When all the effort to make things work is coming from only one person, it becomes stressful and overwhelming, and that relationship can crash. Accountability is also a sign. You and your partner should have someone you submit to, someone you respect and cannot go against. There should be authority over both of you. There must be a neutral third party that both of you listen to. This is because, along the line in your relationship, you will have issues, disagreements, or misunderstandings that you both cannot solve on your own. In such a case, you need the help of a neutral third party that is respected by both of you to solve it. There are many relationships today that have crashed simply because they had no one to be accountable to. When your partner has authority over them, it shows they can be corrected. In conclusion, your relationship should be worship to God. In every area, it should reverence, honor, and bring glory to the name of the Lord. God says to us, "Godliness is profitable to all things, having promise of this life and the life to come." It should stir you up to be a better Christian, increasing your zeal and desire for the work of God. It should not reduce your divinity, rather it should increase it. Your relationship should have higher purpose, bigger than both of you. There should be a vision. Also, when going into a relationship, make sure you are going into it with the right motives and intentions. Make sure you have enough on your part to invest in it to make the relationship work. It takes two good people coming together to form a good relationship. If one person is good and the other is bad, the relationship formed will be bad. So if you want to have a good relationship, you need to first be a good person and then find a good partner. To be sure you are on the path to a good relationship, make sure you are compatible with the person, you are friends with this person, mutuality, and also accountability.